What is one of the best ways to make the most of your time? Well, guys, my name is Joey Thomas, entrepreneur and small business educator here with 17 Hats. See, as I've mentioned before, time is the most precious resource that any small business can ever obtain. Now, although we can't technically buy more time, we can make much better use of the limited time that we have, especially if you're hoping to balance your personal and business lives, right? So what is one of the best ways to use the most of your time? Outsource, right? So today's video is actually inspired by a blog article on 17hats.com written by Amanda Ray on the topic of outsourcing. See, there will be a link in the blog description if you wanted to check that blog out as well. Now, outsourcing, it sounds scary, right? I mean, you have to give up parts of your business to someone else? Your baby, the thing you try to perfect and control the most? Now, trust me when I say that reclaiming time will allow you to focus on what's most important in your life, and you'll never turn back. It is the number one way I've grown my business while focusing on my strengths and outsourcing areas that I prefer not to spend the majority of my time on. Now, outsourcing, it's a big decision. There's an added expense. There's a loss of perceived control. There's a fear that no one else can do it like you, right? You're probably right though. But if they can even do about 80% as good as you can use that time to grow other more profitable areas of your business. So let's dive in and talk a few reasons. Just talk about a few reasons why outsourcing may be the right thing for you. But outsourcing isn't just handing over your business tasks to others. It can be for your personal life as well, which is just as effective. So we're going to start there. We're going to start with something really simple. Number one, a clean and happy space. See, I am always taking time to constantly clean the space that I work and I live in. When it's messy, I just feel overwhelmed. It's stressful. It just kind of takes the air out of my motivation for the day. It's just cluttered and there's a lot going on, and I run multiple businesses, so I got a lot of stuff around me, right? So how do I handle that? Hire someone. It is by far the easiest task to outsource. In the article I mentioned earlier, Amanda says it best when she writes, your space is kind of like a pair of shoes. If your shoes are stinky, you're self-conscious. If they are too tight, you are uncomfortable. And if you have repaired them with duct tape, well, then you're just worried. Your space is the same. You deserve a space you feel comfortable in. See, by outsourcing personal cleaning tasks, home improvement projects, or even babysitter or just watching the kiddos, you're gonna feel rejuvenated, confident, and relieve a whole lot of stress. Now, who wouldn't want that, right? But let me pause here to ask you, how do you value your time? That is crucial in this conversation. Is your time best utilized as a housekeeper, a mechanic, a handyman, or as an entrepreneur? What would you use that extra time for? Now, this is the question that really gets me thinking about just the efficiency and effectiveness of everything that I do. So as we move forward, think about how you can use all the extra hours that you gain by outsourcing. For example, if you saved, let's say, 6 hours a week from cleaning and a few other household tasks, how much revenue could you increase in those 6 hours? See, for me, that could equate to thousands of dollars. So it's when you see this in action and you see the outcome, you'll never go back. Evaluate the cost of your stress, your time, and your energy to the costs of the tasks that may be piling up in your personal or business space. So hiring someone just for those menial tasks, the things that just have to be done for your peace of mind, it's going to buy you a lot of time. All right, let's move on to number two. Number two, are you too busy to respond to leads? Okay, so it is quite common to get so busy with our current clients that we drop the ball on focusing on bringing in new ones, even those that are wanting to work with us. This can be absolutely detrimental to the longevity and the scalability of our business. So outsourcing doesn't always have to be tasked to another person or even to another company or a business. You can really benefit from using a platform like 17 Hats to capture and respond to your leads. So, think about it. You could be toiling away at serving your current clients in the best way you can while still being able to respond to new leads in a timely manner without lifting a finger. Using a lead capture form on your website is great, but that's only a small fraction of the job. If you have to open your email and respond to each lead individually, it could take days, if not weeks, before you get back to them. Or maybe you won't even get back to them at all, like I've heard many, many times, right? You could reclaim several hours per week by just not using that lead capture form, like I said, on your website, but set it up so that it stores the info into a database and responds to the new lead using their name even, while you take that well-deserved nap. Now, research shows that the vast majority of business actually goes to those who respond the fastest. See, running a business oftentimes is a numbers game. The more opportunities you have to engage with those leads and with those people that are interested in you, the more probability of making more money, right? It's simple. It's simple math. So using the right platform to engage with those great opportunities can make all the difference. So number 3, outsource task and process-oriented work. What do I mean by that? So the little things like stuffing envelopes or packaging products, running to a bank, the print shop, or dropping off gifts to vendors and clients, each one of these, you can document how this is done and you can train someone else to do these things for you. So these tasks are all essential, but is it necessarily CEO work? Is it necessarily owner work? See, in this article, Amanda writes, take some time to write out your process step by step. Add any needed notes to each step and you are done. You are ready to hire and train. Whether it's a virtual assistant, intern, part-time help, you're going to be set up for success. So it's time to take action, guys. See, if your budget is tight, make a plan and just start small. Have someone come in once or twice a month to help you clean and organize your space. Use a platform like 17 Hats to respond to leads, automate emails, and keep you organized. Or, like I said, hire an assistant or an intern to delegate recurring tasks that can be easily trained and documented. See, as your business grows, so will the demand on your time. We all know that. So as the owner, as the CEO of your business, you're going to want to maximize the potential of every single minute and focus on your strengths. I remember the great leadership guru John Maxwell said, spend 80% of your time focusing on your strengths if you want to really see success in your business, right? So, and how do you do that? You can do that by outsourcing. See, I personally focus on building great relationships with vendors, taking time to really connect with the needs of my clients. I take time on researching and implementing better marketing and messaging, or even growing my skill set to add more value to the services I provide. I even spend time on training and working with additional people who can help me scale my business. So if I didn't outsource, I'd be spending all my time as an employee and not really as the owner. So let me ask you this again. How do you value your time? If you value your time in a way where you need to focus in on your strengths, please consider outsourcing. It's going to be a lifesaver, honestly. It relieves so much stress, guys. So if I gave you a few great tips today and you enjoyed this video, please hit like and don't forget to subscribe to the 17 Hats channel and be on the lookout for more videos just like this. Thank you again, guys. I'll see you soon.